श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। क्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विजयपुरोगणां विधे सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नमो धर्माय महते नमः कृष्णाय वेदसे ब्राह्मणेभ्यो नमस्कृत्य धर्मान् भक्ष्यामि शाश्वताम्। नमो भगवते तस्मै व्यासाय मददेशसे यस्य प्रसादात् वक्ष्यामि नारायणकथामिमाम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Previously in Drona Parva, we were looking at Arjuna making progress towards Jayadratha, and he was near Jayadratha now, after making sort of progress penetrating through that Kuru army. He was nearing Jayadratha and he could see Jayadratha, and Jayadratha was protected by 8 warriors. Kripa, Karna, Duryodhana was there, Karna's son Rishasena was there, and there was Ashwatthama and like this Bhurishrabhas and others. So there was a lot of warriors protecting Karna. So that was in the early afternoon. In the afternoon, Arjuna reaches that stage, right? And the great battle starts among them. Meanwhile, Sanjay is now narrating to Dhritarashtra the events that took place on the other side of the battlefield, at where Kauravas, Pandavas were facing each other, with Drona trying to capture Yudhisthira. So again, Panchala warriors attacking Drishtadyumna, attacking Drona, and Kritavarman leading the troops. And on the Kaurava side, Niramitra was killed by Sahadeva, Veeradhanman was killed by Drishtaketu, and Kshemadriti was killed by Bharatchitra, Vyagradatta was killed by Satyaki. So like this, the battle was taking place, and seeing this, Drona becomes very angry, and he starts seeing Satyaki killing Vyagradatta. He becomes very angry and he rushes towards Satyaki. So we stop there and we'll continue what happens from there. We'll see that today. So at that time in that battlefield, son of Somadatta, he was attacking, and he was attacked by Draupadi's sons. And with 5 arrows and once more with 7 arrows, he strikes Draupadi's sons with those many arrows. And then Shatanika, Nakula's son, strikes Somadatta with a couple of arrows. And then Somadatta's son again, he strikes him back with 5 arrows. And like this, the battle continues. Then Arjuna's son, Shritakarma, he, with sharp arrows, he kills the horses of Saumadatti, Somadatta's son. And then Bhima's son, Sutasoma, he cuts off the bow of Somadatta's son. And then Yudhisthira's son, Prativindya, he cuts off Somadatta's standards. And then Nakula's son, Shatanika, he cuts off the Somadatta's son's charioteer. Then Sahadeva's son Shritasena, thinking that the enemy is now in difficult trouble, he cuts off with a sharp arrow, he cuts off the head of Somadatta's son. So like this, the Somadatta's son was killed by Draupadi's sons. And seeing that, the warriors on that side, Kaurava side, they started in fear, started running in all directions. Alambusha, Rishisingha's son, Rakshasa, on Kaurava's side, he starts fighting. He was having battle with Bhima. And like previously, Indrajitu was battling with Lakshmana. Like this, the battle was taking place between them. The fight between that Rakshasa and human being Bhima was terrible, great battle that takes place. Bhima laughing, he strikes Alambusha with sharp arrows, 9 sharp arrows. And then Alambusha again, while he was struck by those arrows, he still making a little huge sound. He strikes against Bhima. And then he strikes Bhima with 5 arrows. And then he destroys in that battle 30 chariots supporting Bhima, who were supporting Bhima, and 400 chariots. Uh, uh, and once again, it destroys 400 chariots, and then he strikes Bhima himself with winged arrows. Then Bhima, deeply pierced by Alambusha like that, he sits down on the terrace of that chariot and he faints quickly. He faints in that, then regains his senses in a few seconds, and then angrily he starts striking at Alambusha. Then Alambusha, thinking Bhima is getting better of him, he uh, tells Bhima, remembering that his brother Baka was killed by Bhima, he tells Bhima that, wait a little, I'm going to take revenge on killing my brother Baka. Was killed by you, so I'm going to take that revenge. You will not leave today without life. So, having said that, Alambusha makes himself invisible, and through his Maya invisible illusions, he started disappearing and started striking Bhima from all angles. So Bhima was like that. He was attacked by Alambusha, and soon Alambusha once again comes back to uh, his chariot when Bhima strikes in all directions. He strikes in all directions the arrows. Then Alambusha comes back to his chariot. Alambusha once again assumes different forms, and then sometimes very huge, sometimes very small, sometimes like a cloud, sometimes he comes in animal forms, he comes in various forms, and then started attacking Bhima with thousands and thousands of arrows, darts, lances, maces, arrows, scimitars, swords, and various things. He started attacking, and like this, he started killing the troops of Pandavas in that battlefield. So, because of that, a lot of Pandavas, there is Rinjayas, Chedis, Panchalas, all of them started running away, and they were dying in that because of Alambusha in that battlefield. So, seeing this, Bhima becomes very angry, and he releases the divine weapon after Vishwakarma Twastri weapon, and that produced thousands of arrows on all sides, and then started destroying Alambusha, and he started. Alambusha became very much injured in that battle, and he sees no other way, and then he runs away from that battlefield. He goes and takes where Drona was battling, so that he takes shelter in behind Drona, and then starts again continuing battling the Panchala warriors in that time. So like this, Bhima defeats Alambusha, but Alambusha survives, and he goes and starts battling in another field. So having gone away in another location, he continues battle, but at that time Bhima's son Ghatotkacha, Hidimba's son, he comes there, and now the battle starts between the two Rakshasas. Alambusha is also Rakshasa, son of Rishyasringa, and here Hidimba's son, Bhima's son, and Ghatotkacha was battling. So like this, those two started battling. Alambusha attacks Ghatotkacha, and then the Ghatotkacha attacks Alambusha. Like Samjaya says that it was like Rama and Ravana's battle. So again, Rama and Ravana's battle, there is no comparison to that battle. So when battle took place between Rama and Ravana, that battle, there is no other battle that's equivalent to that. So if somebody says there is a great battle, if it is like Rama and Ravana, that means that's the greatest thing. So here Sanjay narrates that it was like that. So Ghatotkacha strikes Alambusha in the center of his chest, and then Alambusha also repeatedly strikes Ghatotkacha in the strikes him back. So like this, these two started fighting, displaying their own power of illusion, just like previously we saw with Bhima's fight and with Alambusha. So Alambusha creates his own illusion, but again, Ghatotkacha, also Rakshasa, he creates his own illusion and counters that. So like this, both of them creating illusions, but nobody was able to overcome each other. And Alambusha, in that fight, he started attacking Ghatotkacha very much. Seeing this, Pandavas a little bit worried about Ghatotkacha. All of them together, Bhima and others, all of them coming to support Ghatotkacha, all of them started attacking Alambusha once again. So now Ghatotkacha is supported by others. So, but still, Alambusha strikes Bhima with 25 arrows, and Ghatotkacha himself, he strikes with 5, Yudhisthira with 3, Sahadeva he strikes with 7, Nakula with 73 arrows, and then 5 sons of Draupadi with 5 arrows each, and then like that he strikes each of them. Then in return, these Pandavas with Draupadi's sons, they and Ghatotkacha, they started striking back, and each of them release a number of arrows. And Ghatotkacha as well, he strikes him with 500 arrows, and then he once again strikes him with 70 arrows, and then happily Ghatotkacha screams at his achievement of striking Alambusha like that. And those arrows again striking, going through Alambusha, went down on the other side and entered the earth. So Ghatotkacha, that Hidimba's son Ghatotkacha, at that time, he with angrily he strikes Alambusha with many arrows, and the battle continues between them. And seeing Alambusha being troubled by all the Pandavas together attacking together like that, so Ghatotkacha rushes towards him and jumps on Alambusha's chariot and then gets hold of him. And then he seizes him, and then, just like Garuda taking a snake, he drags him from there, and then he wills him repeatedly and then crushes him into the pieces, hurling him down to the earth like a man crushing a earthen pot. He crushes him by hurling him against a rock. So then, with that, the Ghatotkacha he kills Alambusha, and Ghatotkacha killing him like that, he gives a loud shout, roar, and seeing that again, all the Kaurava warriors, seeing Alambusha dead, they became very worried and they started running away in all directions. So the Ghatotkacha finally ends Alambusha's life, who was battling. We've seen him from creating trouble from Bhishma Parva, from the day one battle we saw him battling. Now finally on the 14th day, Ghatotkacha kills him. So Dhritarashtra, listening to this, he asks, because if we last time we looked at that Satyaki after killing Vyagradatta, Satyaki was battling all the Kauravas, and Drona was charging towards him. So Dhritarashtra, now hearing after Ghatotkacha killing Alambusha, he asked what happened between Satyaki and Drona, because if you remember at the beginning of the day, once Satyaki almost defeated Drona, he cut off Drona's bow repeatedly and defeated Drona, and then Drona again comes back and starts attacking now. So what happens between them? And Satyaki, Sanjaya now starts narrating that great battle that took place between them. So approaching Satyaki, Drona started striking him with large number of arrows, and Satyaki in return again started striking back Drona with his own sharp arrows. So the great battle takes place between them, but again Drona quickly taking control of that battle and continuously covering Satyaki with large number of arrows. He strikes Satyaki, he pierces Satyaki with many arrows, and in that battle, Satyaki did not know what to do next, because Drona was so quick and he was so powerful in that battle. Seeing Satyaki in trouble, Yudhisthira addresses his soldiers saying that Satyaki needs support, so everybody go and protect Satyaki and attack Drona. So then Drishtadyumna asks all his Panchala forces, he says that attack Drona, and Satyaki's car is being attacked by him, so let's go and everybody attack. So like this, hearing this, Yudhisthira and Drishtadyumna, all the Panchala warriors, all of them united together go after Drona. And again, the great battle takes place between them. Drona in that battlefield, he strikes each and every one of them, and then continues to destroy that Panchala troops, warriors that's coming towards him, and he kills 25 warriors on the Panchala sides, whom Drishtadyumna considered as Maharathis. All of them, 25 of them, were killed by Drona in that battlefield, along with various other troops. And also in that battlefield, Drona continues to kill hundreds of warriors of KK brother, KK warriors, and then he kills in that battlefield. He defeats Panchara, Sringayas, Matsyas, KKS by thousands and thousands. He kills them, and like this, Drona continues to kill that battlefield, and the battlefield. Everybody was worried. At that time, Yudhisthira suddenly he started hearing Panchajanya blow, Krishna blowing Panchajanya. If you remember, Arjuna once he nears Jayadratha after feeding and drinking, making the horses drink water and all those things we saw last time. He continues his battle and Krishna started blowing his Panchajanya, right? So it is in the late afternoon session now. So Yudhishthira starts hearing that Panchajanya blown by Krishna and he becomes worried. He thinks that he's thinking that Arjuna is in danger, and he did not hear Gandiva's sound, but he only heard Panchajanya at that time. He becomes worried. He thought that Arjuna is in danger, and Arjuna is thinking like that. Yudhishthira faints and he swoons away. And then he comes and he thinking that Arjuna definitely is in danger, and Krishna is uttering Panchajanya, means Krishna is now in battling after Arjuna's death. He is angry and he is battling. So with that anxiety, he turns to Satyaki, and he turns to Satyaki and tells him that he addresses Satyaki and he says that it is the duty which is all the followers of Dharma should be following, that when there are friends in distress, one should support. So reflecting on that, Satyaki, you should also go and support your guru and also your friend Arjuna at this time, because I think he is in trouble, and I can hear Krishna blowing his Panchajanya. I'm not hearing Gandiva that much. So just as Krishna is refuge of Pandavas, just like that, you are now refuge, and Arjuna is your brother, a friend, a guru, and in this battle you go and help him. He is in distress, so you go and help. You are devoted to truth. You are a hero. You are capable of dispelling this fear of your friends. So you are again very much celebrated in all the worlds with your actions, and you are truthful in speech. So that's why you go and have this battle. Don't give up on this battle because your friend is in trouble. If you go and rescue your friend who is in trouble, it is equal to giving away a brahmanas, the entire earth, and dana. It is that much worthy. So that's why go and help. So even kings have gone to heaven by doing this entire earth into brahmanas. Like that, merit will be yours. Go and achieve this difficult task of helping Arjuna. And again, there is nobody like Krishna who clears all the fears of his friends. Satyaki, you are the second one after Krishna who can remove the fears of these friends. So that's why you go there, and nobody else apart from you who can go and protect and support Arjuna in this time. So go and protect. And once previously, Arjuna was talking about you, and he said that Satyaki is great wisdom. He is acquainted with all the weapons. He is a hero. He can never be stupefied in the battlefield. And he is of broad neck and shoulders. His mighty arms and broad cheeks and great strength and great prowess of Satyaki is he is a great Mahabharata, and he is my disciple. He is my friend. He is very dear to me, and I am very dear to him as well. And becoming allied with Satyaki, we will crush the Kauravas. That's what Arjuna was saying. Even if Krishna, Rama, Aniruddha, all these mighty warriors, and Pradyumna, Balarama, Sharana, Shamba, all the Vrishnis cased themselves in mail and started coming to the battlefield. Yet still, I will appoint Satyaki for our aid because there is nobody equal to him. So that's what Arjuna was saying previously in Dvaita Vana. He was saying when we were in the forest about you, how very he was speaking very highly of you. So now time has come when for you to go and return that favor and protect Arjuna and support Arjuna. Even when returning from various tirthas as well, when I went to Dwaraka, so this again Yudhisthira recollecting what happened, what we saw in Vanaparva when we were going to all the Tirtha Yatras and went to Dwaraka. There also I saw your reverence for Arjuna. You are very much, and Upaplava as well. You did everything what Arjuna was looking for. You were a friend, and he is your friend. He is your guru. So do what is right at this time. Go and protect Arjuna. And Bhima ourselves, we are very much well equipped here to resist Drona. So even if he advances, we will resist. And Arjuna is alone, go and protect him. So like this, Yudhishthira urges him, and he again says that those Arjuna is surrounded by Sindhu Savira warriors. All of them are attacking. Probably Arjuna, Jayadratha is also there, who is very difficult to be defeated in the battlefield. The Dhritarashtra's force, all of them, all are there. I hear them blowing lots of conch shells and drums and everything else. I hear, but I don't hear much of Arjuna. Arjuna may lose his life if we don't go and protect him. So it is it's very important we go about that. So the day is about to end. It is the late afternoon now. I do not know whether Arjuna leaves or not. So that's why you go there. You penetrate this Kuru troops and you go and attack and reach Arjuna and support him. So that's what Yudhishthira says. And hearing this, Satyaki responds with affection, hearing those words of Yudhishthira, which are with affection and fully agreeable, which is again sweet sound, opportune, delightful. And those words of Yudhishthira, he agrees. And he says that the words you have said are with justice, with delightful. They are conducive to fame because you are thinking about Arjuna and not yourself. So that thing, what you said, it as a king, it is as your command, I will do, and as you command, your command is equal to Arjuna's command to me, and I will do that. I am prepared to give away my life for Arjuna, and commanded by you again, what I cannot do, I will do everything that is there. And there is no fear of this Dhritarashtra force for me. Again, if you are telling me to face up to all the three worlds, including Devatas, Asuras, men, everybody together, I will still battle. So this Duryodhana's army is nothing for me if I decide to vanquish them. So safely, definitely, I can reach Arjuna, and after Jayadratha is killed, I can come back. I shall come back in your presence. But I must tell you one thing. In the presence of Krishna himself, Arjuna clearly told me these things before he went after Jayadratha and going today's battle. He told me that, oh Satyaki, you have to protect. I will go after Jayadratha today, but Yudhishthira is your responsibility. Just like Pradyumna is capable of resisting entire Kaurava army, like that you are also capable. And you know that Drona is the foremost of all the warriors in this battlefield. So Drona is always eager to capture Yudhishthira, and he is competent as well. He is competent to defeat, giving pain to Yudhishthira in this battlefield. So I am giving you charge of protecting the king today, and I will go after Jayadratha, and after killing Jayadratha, I will soon come back. But you make sure that Drona will not succeed in achieving his objective of capturing Yudhishthira in the battlefield. If Yudhishthira is captured by Drona, then I will not succeed in killing Jayadratha. And great will be my grief. That's why make sure that Drona does not succeed. If that if our king Yudhisthira is seized by Drona, then we all have to go to forest again, and we have to suffer slavery again at the hands of Duryodhana. And my success, that's why against Jayadratha, will not be of any good. Even if I win, even if when I kill Jayadratha, that success will be useless if Yudhishthira is captured. So that's why doing what is agreeable to me, what I want, for the sake of my success and fame, protect the king today in the battlefield. Then there is nobody equal to you except Rukmini's son Pradyumna. I cannot give this responsibility to anybody. So you protect Yudhishthira today. So Satyaki reminds Yudhishthira that Arjuna told him that, and it is plain, therefore, O Yudhishthira, that I cannot falsify that reputation of Arjuna, which or disregard for the commands of my Guru Arjuna and leave you. And if Drona comes here, who is impenetrable, Drona cannot be defeated. And if he comes here, if that Brahmana comes here, there is nobody who is going to be able to resist him except Pradyumna, who has Makara in his banner, in his flag. So except Pradyumna, nobody able to, and Arjuna, nobody able to, and myself, nobody able to resist Drona. So that's why you should be protected. You should protect yourself. That is, should be your priority. And when I'm gone, nobody who will protect you against Drona. So that's why, and also, don't worry about Arjuna, and he will never be cheerless under the burden of whatever the heavy. He will never be cheerless. He will never be worried about this. These Sauviras, Sindhu, Paurava forces, the northerners, the southerners, headed by Karna, all those warriors that's there, they're not even 16th part of Arjuna. And if whole earth rises against him, Devatas, Asuras, men, everybody together, Rakshasas, Kinnaras, Uragas, snakes, everything that's come together, Arjuna still cannot be matched in that battlefield. So knowing this, there won't be any fear. There should not be any fear for Arjuna. You should not be worried about Arjuna. And again, where there is Krishna and Arjuna together, those two Krishnas are together, they will achieve whatever their purpose is. So you think about their celestial persons and their birth. For example, Indra's son, he's Indra's son, and also he's formerly Rishi Nara himself. And the accomplishment in weapons, his resources, his anger, his gratefulness, his compassion, all these things. Think about all these things. Arjuna can never be defeated. And also think of the wonderful knowledge of weapons that Drona will display in the battlefield. If I leave and go for Arjuna, think about what Drona will do. Drona is very eagerly waiting to capture you, and he's eagerly making good of his own woe. So that's why you need to be attentive of your own protection. Satyaki again says that if I gone following Arjuna, who will protect you? I will definitely tell you that making your protection to somebody else, somebody else's responsibility, I cannot go. So reflecting on this, every point, think what should be done, command me what I should do. So Satyaki again, he does not disobey what Yudhishthira is saying, but he also looks at from the other angle. Two angles he looks here, or the two, three things he looks, right? So one he says, I can go, as he said. But if I go, Drona will come and attack here. There is nobody who can resist. And on the other hand, if you are worried about Arjuna, there is no need to worry about Arjuna. So he tries to convince Yudhishthira, but Yudhishthira, even after hearing that, he is still worried about Arjuna, and he says that I will take great precaution in protecting myself. So commanded by me, you go to where Arjuna is. And weighing upon with my judgment, my own protection in battle with the necessity of your going to Arjuna. So there is two options. Yudhishthira thinks I have two options. One is my own protection. So you stay near me, so you can protect me. That is one option one. Another one is protecting and supporting Arjuna, going and supporting Arjuna. I think going and protecting Arjuna is preferable. I'm myself, so that's why you go and prepare yourself. Bhima will protect me. Drishtadyumna will, with his brothers, he will protect me, Uttamajas and others. He will protect me, and the mighty king Drupada himself protect me. The Kashi king will protect me. Drishtaketu is there, Shikandi is there, Draupadi's sons are there, Nakula Sahadeva is there, Kekaya brothers are there, Ghatotkacha is there, Virata is there, Kunti Bhoja, all these and the many thousands of Panchala, Srinjaya warriors, they are all there. They will protect me. So Drona at the head of troops and Kritavarma are also battling us. They will not succeed in defeating us and afflicting me. So and Drishtadyumna again is there. He will resist Drona's attacks. If you remember, Drishtadyumna was born from fire for the destruction of Drona. So as long as he is in front of Drona, Drona will not be able to achieve anything. So Yudhisthira says that you go and protect Arjuna. I will take care here. With the troops we have, we will resist Drona and we will take care. So hearing these words of Yudhisthira, Satyaki, even though he reflects for a second what I should do, whether I should go and disobey what Arjuna has told me, or I should stay here and disobey what Yudhishthira is asking. So if I don't go, people will think that Satyaki is afraid to go and penetrate that Kaurava troops on his own and protect Arjuna. So he hesitated. He is afraid of this. So thinking this, Satyaki tells Yudhishthira that if you think these arrangements, what you are saying, protecting by Bhima, Drishtadyumna and others, if that is sufficient for you, then I will do what you are saying. And again, there is nobody in 3 worlds who is dearer to me than Arjuna. So I will follow his track where he has gone. I will go in the same path, and there is nothing that I will not do for your sake. And again, commanded by my guru are always the commands of my guru are always important for me, but your commands are still weightier than with me, because both Krishna and Arjuna, they always listen to what you say. So that's why, taking your command, I will go for Arjuna's sake. I will penetrate this Kaurava warriors. Again, angrily going towards through the force of Drona. I will go through, I will reach where Jayadratha is, and after Arjuna kills Jayadratha, and Arjuna is currently around 3 yojanas distance away from me, but I will go there. I will go that distance, and when Arjuna kills Jayadratha, after that, we both will come and see you. So, having said this, Jayadratha says that the elephant division that consisting of 1,000 elephant that you see here, all of them are a breed of Anjana. They all carrying the mlechas, large number of mlechas in this battlefield, and these elephants again prepared and fully prepared for the battle. They cannot be defeated in this battlefield. They have to be killed. So I will kill all of them, and then I will make my progress. And then again, you see those thousands of them that who are there from the royal families, all are Maharathis. They are called Rukmarathas. They are having golden chariots. All of them with their weapons raised, battling from their chariots, fighting on back of the elephants. All of them are great masters of science of weapons. All of them accomplished in the fighting with fists also. All of them skilled in battling with maces and darts. They are very skilled in with scimitars and swords, shields. So all of them are learned and animated spirit. I will battle and go after them as well. And then every day, those they are again commanded by Karna, devoted to Dushasana. They even Krishna himself applauds them as great warriors, and all of them looking after Karna's welfare in this battle. They are fighting against Arjuna. So I will go after them. and I will crush all of them in this battlefield, and I will go in the track of Arjuna. And then again, the other elephants, 700 of them in number, they all cased in armor, and they are ridden by Kiratas, the forest dwellers. They are decked in ornaments, and the king of Kiratas previously he himself presented to Arjuna, and together with many servants, they were all following you. They were all doing what is good for you. But as the time has changed, they are now battling against you. And those elephants, again, ridden by Kiratas, difficult to defeat in this battle. All of them have been, those elephants have sprung from the race of Agni himself. And those formerly, they were all defeated by Arjuna, and I will defeat them, and I will make my progress towards Jayadratha, where Arjuna is. And then again, those huge elephants that have come from the race of Arjuna itself. It is not Pandava Arjuna. This is another elephant race. So those again, they look like Airavata. They are from the northern hills and fierce, ridden by this. They were carrying the fierce robbers on them, and those as well has to be defeated. And then there is among in this path to reach to Arjuna, there are again persons born of cow, ape, and diverse creatures. All of them were there. All these mlechas coming from on the other side of the Himavat. They are all of a smoky color, dark color. They are all there in this battlefield. And then uh, again, there are many other warriors who are supporting this battle, supporting Drona and Karna. So again, I go after all of them and I will defeat all of them. Then there is Kambojas as well. So they are a full Akshoni of them. They are battling in this battlefield. I will destroy all of them like fire destroying a heap of straw. I will destroy. So like this, therefore, Satyaki says that equip my car, chariot with a large number of quivers, all the necessities in the proper places, and because dreadful battle is going to take place, and car let make sure that is equipped with 5 times more than what is needed, what is said in the military science. Because military science, there are calculations. Okay, if you are going to face up to this many people, you need to carry this many arrows and quivers and bows and all those things. Make sure that there is 5 times of, because I have to encounter those Kambojas who are like snakes with heavy poison, and those Kiratas, and then I have to face up to all those people. So Satyaki is saying this. He worships Yudhisthira, and then Yudhisthira blesses him. And having undergone all the rites, Satyaki prepares himself, and he says that he needs to go after Shakas. He needs to go after all those warriors that's there on that side. So after saying this to Yudhisthira, Yudhisthira makes sure that all his chariot is fully prepared, and for horses fully prepared were tied to those, yoked onto those chariot, and then his chariot was prepared. And his chariot having a standard with a lion of golden maces was there, and then the banners with white clouds decked in gold was prepared. And younger brother of Daruka, Daruka is the chariot of Krishna, charioteer of Krishna. Younger brother of Daruka becomes a charioteer, and they prepare that. Satyaki then takes his bath, purifies himself, and then he gives dakshina to Brahmanas, and then Brahmanas bless him, and then he takes, after worshipping them, he takes drinks, kairata, which is a kind of gives kind of intoxication. He drinks that honey, and then touches the clean mirror, pure mirror. That's again as auspicious signs. And then all the young maidens, they sing, they throw fried paddy, perfumes, garlands, and things like that at him as auspicious articles towards him. And then the brahmanas and everybody bless him. So like this, Satyaki prepares and he takes Yudhishthira's blessing, and then he starts making his journey uh, towards Arjuna. So we will stop there and we will look at how Satyaki goes after that Kaurava force, same track taking where Arjuna went. Now the challenge here is Arjuna had almost 3/4 of a day, but Satyaki need to reach the same distance in probably 2-3 hours because he's already in the afternoon now and he has to reach before the sunset. So Satyaki's battle shows how such a warrior he is, how great of a warrior he is, and we see that in the next set. So we'll look at that next time when we gather.